What's up, everybody? Chaotic BPR here, and we are back. Yo Retro is back, episode 48. Thank y'all all so much for coming, and thank y'all all so much for the prayers for last week when I had my family issues and everything. So thank you for looking out for me. Everything's good to go, though, man. We back. So let me go ahead and bring my co-host, as always, Six, buddy. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Hold on. I'm styling on them. What up, though? What up, y'all? Welcome back to Yo Retro.
Man, how's your last couple weeks been, buddy?
Bro, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
No?
So, it's
I
been
thought mine was pretty nuts.
Not in a good way, though, for sure.
Okay. Yours was better than mine then.
Yeah. I'm glad everything's cool, though, for you.
Yeah, me too, man. Super happy everything's cool. But guys, thank y'all so much for joining us. Got some more people just rolling up in here. Meatball Saucy, you waited to see must see TV tonight to watch anything about this table. Looking forward to the show. Oh man, Primal Carnage Deluxe, man. Wait till y'all get into this one. Retro Tech X just got done streaming, basically showing off the table and showing how well it's going for him. Man was playing actually pretty good, man. Decent scores going on for the early adopters that played on it when it first released today. And then MSU Rich is also in here. Got some more people showing up. So say what's up in the chat when y'all get in, man. Let's see who's all here and everything.
That's what's up. Yeah, what's up, MSU, Meatball, Retro Tech.
There's Penny K. There we go. That's what I love
Penny
to see.
K, yo.
All right. So, hey, man, I don't do. Let's just jump on into it and see what's going on, man. So, last week, Evercade made their announcement that we got some more Super Pockets coming out. And now we're seeing the fruition of, or at least the start of the fruition of the Neo-Geo partnership. But I do like the Data East, man, because it's got Burger Time on it. It's got Joe and Mac, Bad Dudes. So if I don't own a single one of these, but if I was to pick one up, it'd be the Data East one.
Yeah, I like the colors on it more too.
Yeah, for sure. Now that's the only color scheme that the Data East one gets. But the Neo Geo has that the home edition. I guess it was called the X. I think that's what it was called. Gold X, Gold Edition or whatever. So black and gold, and then you also got your standard MVS edition.
That one looks better.
Yeah, that's the one you're used to, right? For sure. So
yeah, they give it them Neo Geo vibes with the buttons, and then the little lines on the actual Neo Geo itself. So now, I'm not sure about that control pad though.
A B X Y. It should be A B C D.
But on this device, is it?
I mean, if it was Neo Geo is A B C D.
Well, no. I just mean the colors.
Oh, yeah. Red, yellow, blue, green.
Yeah, the colors of the buttons kind of give me that Neo Geo vibe, but just I don't know. I like both of them. They both look dope.
Yeah. I mean, out of like all the Super Pockets that's ever come out, like that Data East one would be something that I would be most interested in. But like I said, this is a rabbit hole that I never really want to go down. Like the only way I'll actually purchase one of these or get one of these is if I actually want it on somebody's as a giveaway. I do not want to jump down this hole.
That was crazy.
Because of all the cartridges out and how expensive like the older ones are getting because they're not making them anymore. Like Brooklyn's in here. Brooklyn will tell you. Papa Brad will tell you. Like that group over there, Retro Tech X can tell you. Like this collecting right here it gets expensive.
Yeah. For sure.
And I know most people like prefer the consoles and they want more cartridges and not the Super Pockets. Too many Super Pockets. And I agree with that. Like if you're gonna go straight up handheld, I'll just stick with my Android handhelds, my Ambernix, Bayou Minis. I'll just stick with that. And but the Super Pocket for Neo Geo has a pretty decent games list on it. I would love to have seen. I mean, with such a small screen, I get it. Like, I would love to have the golf game on there. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. Which one was the good golf game?
Top Golf or something like that. No, maybe I'm mixing that. No, I'm trying to remember. You brought that up on another show, and I could not think of it till after.
I can't think of it off the top of my head, man.
But yeah, I always liked King of Monsters. That was kind of like some kaiju Godzilla stuff, and Metal Slug X, has always been a banger. Shock Troopers is dope. Some bangers on here, but like you said, it's certain handhelds, if you're into modding and stuff like that, like a lot of them, it's just easier to not have the carts, But some people like physical media, so
yeah, and that's why a lot of people wanted those carts, man. Not these Super Pockets. But if you need somebody to get into it, like starting out, like if you were trying to attract me to get into it, that Data East one's where to go, man. They did announce 2 more collections, cartridge collections. I do not like the name of these though. Windjammers, Karnoff, and Friends.
I remember Windjammers was alright, but yeah, the way they just decided the title, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, I call it And Friends, number 1. Number 2, why didn't you just do like a Shock Troopers or shoot 'em up group? Why didn't you do a Samurai Showdown cartridge, Metal Slug cartridge?
That's why I don't like some of these collections, because they get they put these odd pairings in there where it's like, so now you got to buy every volume of these pairings to get the set of games you want. If you want all the King of Fighters or something, you got to buy all 4 of these just to get every single King of Fighters you want, or whatever the case.
Yeah. And then like some of them, I notice is like they'll have like one or 2 banger titles out of like the 4 or 6 games that are on it, maybe 8 games, and then you'll get the rest of them is just like shovel. Like, to me, it's just like shovelware to me.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just wish like cartridge would just all be bangers, and then you go to the next cartridge and all be bangers. But then again, eventually they would come out with a cartridge and it'd all be like shit games, and you don't want them and stuff like that. So I kind of get the marketing scheme on it. But yeah, there you go. My cock hurts.
Whoa, that was crazy.
Evercade has found the right formula to make me spend money for games I almost never play. Yeah. I've had all of them up to 25 and sold 18 of them, and then the only ones I really wanted. Now I have about 20 plus now, and they're forcing pockets on me. I'm done. Yeah, Samurai Showdown cartridge with 1 through 5 and special would be dope.
Yeah, that's how I wish they do these collections. Like, just especially if there's an anthology of games like that where you could just put them all on one cart.
Yeah. And Brooklyn, the Gremlin collection, the Loaded and Reloaded, isn't that the PlayStation 1 games that are like asymmetrical shooters or whatever you call them? The top-down shooters. I do remember those, man. And I do remember playing those on PlayStation 1. Those dope. Those good times. Yeah. Perfect. Yes, you do, Papa Brad. I was talking about you earlier with the cartridge collection, man. You and Brooklyn, dude.
Yeah, that's dope.
But now Double Dragon's been hot lately, man. Like, you got Iconic Arcade that was doing that partnership with Arc Software, doing the that skinned cab, and now you got some freaking action figures coming out.
Yeah, Syndicate Collectibles is putting these out. Got Billy and Jimmy, with their baseball bats, ready to fuck something up.
I I still think of the original Nintendo version of Double Dragon, and it was misspelled as Bimmy and Jimmy. I'll
Yeah,
never forget that. So every time I see Billy and Jimmy, I'm always Bimmy and Jimmy.
yeah. Like sometimes randomly that audio from Angry
Video game
Game
nerd.
Nerd, yeah, where he's like, "It's
Bimmy.
Bimmy." Yeah, that'll like pop in my head sometimes. I'm like, that shit cracks me up. It's Bimmy. Like, yo, that shit is crazy. What up, Malachi?
Yeah, totally agree, Papa Brad.
Wingo.
Malachi Ross.
And Wingo in the chat. Mac.
Wingo's here. Yeah, there's Wingo. Okay, nice. Let's see. I don't know. Now I need to replace Stranger Things IRK topper boys with toys with these. Oh yeah, that's right, dude. Yeah, these are dope. And Willie is like the main boss, right?
Yeah.
I kind of remember playing on the IRcade of Double Dragon with Nerd Lounge Master 84 back then when online was still there. And I remember playing all the way through and I think getting to this character. So that's pretty cool, man. I definitely like the Billy and Jimmy.
Yeah, they look pretty dope. They look better than the movie versions did.
Yeah. And these are highly detailed too. Like his face with his hair and stuff. The outfit with the little bit of curves inside the pants leg and stuff. It's really cool, man. Like this is pretty highly detailed.
Whoa, pause. That was crazy.
I know.
but they got good articulation on these figures, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Jason Little Alien, the best moderator in the house, hits it up with 10 chaotic memberships, man. 10. Let's go, brother. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Hell yeah, dude.
That's badass.
I really appreciate it, man. But I saw that you sent me this, and I was like, oh. Man, I'm trying not to spend money, dude. I'm trying not to spend money, but I actually like the way these look.
Yeah, it looked like they got the game rating on the inside of the tongue of the shoe there. Is it E for everyone? Or no, is that a T? I don't know. Yeah, or maybe that's the shoe size, but it looks like the game rating.
Yeah, it looks like it would be a game rating logo. Is that bullets or is that holes in the bottom? That's holes, right?
Oh, you talking about the air pocket?
Yeah, the air pockets. Yeah,
it's just
they kind of like bullet casings. Just the way this picture's set up.
Yeah, I definitely. They did I think a Donkey Kong kind of theme set before this.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how much these are.
I love on the back of the shoe by where it says Nike Air. It's got the health meter.
The health and shield meter. Yeah,
that's sick.
I love that, dude.
Yeah, I love shoe crossovers with games. Like I always like the PlayStation Nike shoes they did. This is the first time I've seen some N64 shit. Yeah. Looks dope.
So wait a minute. Everybody was hating on my Hey Dudes with my Ninja Turtles, but y'all loving this, huh?
Well, hey, those are two totally different conversations, especially the sneakerheads. Like them Hey Dudes, come on now. You can't compare those to
they're Nike Max ones, man. I get it. Nike Air Max ones. I get it. Compared to some freaking $60 Hey Dudes.
Yeah, no comparison. And then they got a golden eye kind of theme to them. That was a fire.
Yeah, I get it, dude. That's
at least to me. You could tell me in the chat if I'm.
No, I totally agree with you. I was just bullshitting with it. I was like, "Come on, man, y'all hating on my Hey Dudes, but y'all love this." No, I'm just messing with y'all. I like this a whole lot better than those Hey Dudes.
Yeah. If I got these as a gift, I would not complain.
What else came out this past week is Pinball FX VR. I know you don't own a MetaQuest, but
I got a PlayStation VR.
Yeah, well, hopefully this comes out on that eventually. But Holy crap, dude. If you were to ever pick up a MetaQuest 2, 3, or 3S, this is a game changer, dude.
Yeah, well, I seen some pretty cool photos people were taking in the mixed reality mode, where they're just like outside and there's like a row of pinball machines out in their backyard.
Yeah. It's sick, dude. I can't stop playing this daggone game, dude. The only thing that would make it like an absolute app killer and system seller is if it had multiplayer.
That or some kind of integration to the 4KP to where you could
Yeah,
stand,
that
you
too.
know,
That too. But
because that's the thing that for me, like why I think I wouldn't like it as much as the 4KP is kind of like, what are you just standing there with the virtual reality helmet on and pressing buttons like on the you know,
yeah,
you still kind of miss that. That's what I like about the 4KP is the plunger and having the buttons on the side of the cabinet, being able to nudge the actual cabinet.
yeah. And the reason why I'm bringing that up, and I'm glad you brought that up, is because, well, we'll get through the images and all this, but this right here, man, Arcade 2 TV XR. You don't know about this, but I actually unboxed mine yesterday and put it together. So I actually have this now. It has two buttons on the side, right? And they work as your flipper buttons.
Mhm.
So, like, literally, this thing lines up perfectly, and it's integrated into the game. So it lines up perfectly to the virtual pinball machine that you're standing at, and the buttons are where they should be, right where the flipper button should be. And it does immerse you when you hold on to the controller on the sides. And like I said, like standing at the 4KP, it's like standing at a real pinball machine with this control panel, this pedestal.
Minus the plunger.
Yeah, minus the plunger, which X Arcade, if y'all watched the show last night with Arcades Anonymous, and if y'all watched James Hates Everything, this young lady right here did a little interview, and she said that X Arcade wants to add haptics to the control panel. They want to add a plunger. They want to add accelerometer so that it's able to do all those things in virtual reality. So
Yeah, that's more interesting to me.
yeah, kudos to them that are actually like supporting that product like that, and offering, because they're taking whatever feedback they can get and actually listen and be like, yeah, this is something that we want to work on, because people wanted spinners instead of the virtual reality holes for the controllers. They wanted spinners. They made spinners for that hole. And then now they're considering adding a plunger to the front, and then adding haptics on the inside as well as the accelerometer.
Nice.
Yeah, so and it's already cool, man. You can map out an arcade room with this thing and play like all your ROMs and stuff. You can sideload them into the MetaQuest and stand at that control panel and actually have like a arcades right in front of you, just to be able to play whatever games you wanted to.
That's pretty
So
dope. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
yeah. And right now, guys, it's $3.99, but you can get 10% off if you use either Gamer Fridge's referral code, James Hates Everything's referral code, Papa Brad's got a referral code.
Everyone's got a referral
Yeah,
code.
they all got referral codes. I do not. I
get-
purchased mine.
Get in the chat. You could get yourself a referral code.
Yeah. So, but if y'all rewatch the stream that we did yesterday, Avi, I think it's Avi. I keep messing up her name. It's like Amy, but it's Avi. So I think it's Avi. Super sweet girl, and was very, very knowledgeable about all this stuff too. And she was very, very helpful. So if y'all had any kind of questions, make sure y'all watch that stream from yesterday. She's totally was on top of it. Man, this guy's gonna make fun of everything I say.
It's just...
Moving on to the AtGames stuff, guys. Season 2, week 13, which is the final week of Flipper Friends on season 2. Congratulations to these winners on the HD.
Yeah, shout out to them. That's what's up.
Yep. And then moving on to season 4, week 1, April
Bubble
4th through
Bobble.
April 10th. We got Bubble Bobble, Exoplanets. What is the I don't remember the newest game that's on there too. Junkyard. Junkyard is on there too as well.
Yeah. I like Bubble Bobble. It's good table.
Yeah, if y'all want to see Avi again, she is going to be on Papa Brad's show tomorrow night. If y'all are interested in purchasing that arcade pedestal, you can go to Micro Center, Amazon, or use the X Arcade website and get the percentage off at arcade. It's cheapest at the arcade X Arcade website. But yeah, sorry, I just want to respond to chat there.
No, that's what's up.
But yeah, super. I totally agree with you, Thumper Squid. Bubble Bobble is totally underrated. I actually like that table a lot, even though it's kind of like a tower defense kind of game. It's still, man, it's got the music, sound effects, and everything.
Yeah, that and Space Invaders are almost a tie for me because Space Invaders is it's actually a dope kind of tower defense kind of vibe too.
Oh no! Oh, Papa Brad says she had a family emergency, will not be on Retro Legends. Dang, I hate that, man. Hopefully, y'all can reschedule. But yeah, so this is the tournament that's going on. On the HD side, you got Dr. Seuss, ABC, Top Hand, Bubble Bobble, Exoplanets, and Haunted House. That's what's currently going on in the stuff going on right now. So,
and then we missed this last week too because we didn't do a show. So April calendar rolled out. We finally got that Jurassic Park music everybody's been waiting on. I felt really good for everybody who bought the Jurassic Park 4K piece skin machine because to have that theme music to play in the background while they got that table, even just on a track mode or whatever for them, that's really dope.
Yeah, for real. There was a much needed one, and it kind of shows you, man, music goes a long way, especially when a pinball table. That it can just really re-immerse you and actually make you enjoy a table more. And that's why I keep hoping that Magic Pixel will come back and update all their deluxe tables that they updated on Steam, because that new fresh coat of paint, new voiceovers, new stuff like that will bring people back to it. If they never purchased that table pack, maybe they'll purchase that table pack.
Yeah.
Just because it's something new and something fresh.
Well, when you got licensed properties that have iconic music, especially by John Williams, like you really can't. When you take that out of the game, you take a lot of the heart out of that franchise. Whether it's Jurassic Park or Star Wars, the music for those two franchises is just iconic. And you're more immersed in the Jurassic Park or the Jurassic World once you hear that music,
Yeah, so you would say they nailed it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have no real issues with it. At first I was like, it could be a little louder, but it's pinball. It's not the soundtrack,
Yeah, I think they did it really, really well on Pinball Mayhem. Because it has that the uppity beat song more than the regular Jurassic Park version.
Yeah, not just the original theme. It's got the more. I don't know. Was that in the first one? The one that's in Mayhem.
Yeah. It's a da 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 da. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's just when it turns up more.
Yeah. It's like more, higher, I guess, excitement or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just happy overall, and they rolled out that update pretty quickly.
Yeah, I was happy that because it kind of just sprung it up on us, right? Like the April calendar came out. It's not even out yet. And then like April calendar came out 2nd of April. Here's the update, guys. Next week,
Well, yeah, and what I'm getting at is like Zen didn't announce that long ago that they were going to do that. So for them to roll it out that quick, I really hope like that. That had me curious, wondering like, well, so can Magic? How come Magic Pixel can't do that for the deluxe updates? For the table updates, the same way Zen rolled out this music update. Like, I don't see why I can't just go to my Zachariah tables and update them.
Yeah. Catching up on chat real quick. So today is the 10th, and that is Primal Carnage Deluxe. We got the review for you later on in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then next week, we just found out today what the new Zen release is going to be. It's going to be Champions Pub, which we already got the gameplay video for it.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not a huge Champions Pub fan, to be honest, but like you said, anything Williams is better than most of this Primal Carnage stuff we've been getting.
Yeah. This if you were hungry for some more Williams tables, this is a good one to get. I'm actually kind of surprised it was this one and not the other one that I was hoping it was for, and I can't mention what it is. But if you know anything about the pinball packs that Zen does on Steam and know what's in this volume, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I was kind of hoping it was that one first, but hey, that's all right. Because later on in this calendar, if I can pull it back up, I thought it would automatically do it. No, on the 30th, it's going to be that table, what it is. I can't tell you what it is. You should know what it is. But yeah, so it's still coming this month. So we're not too much further away from it.
Just do process of elimination on that, and you could probably figure it out on your own. Now, what I wanted to talk to you about, you could give me some information because I'm not, in the know like you are, and possibly some of our viewers might not be aware. On the 15th now, what is that all about? Like, did they team up with some official leaderboards people so we could start participating in like nationwide tournaments?
Well, what it is basically, from what I understand, it's a website. Let's see if I can pull up the I can't see it. No, I can't see it. I'll do it later. International Flipper Pinball Association. IFPA, thank you. I'm trying to bring it up and I'll show you exactly what it looks like.
I'm just saying, give me some insight into what they're doing here.
All right. So from what I can understand right now, if you go to the IFPA website, come on, add to screen, add to stage. Oh my God. Okay, there it goes. Jesus Christ. So if you go to the IFPA, International Flipper Pinball Association, at the top right here in the very last of the column is you got AtGames. Clicking on that and go to, say, rankings, the virtual world rankings. It's going to pop up this list. Now, what they're doing is they are compiling all the leaderboards from all the Flipper Friends tournaments that's already been taking place. If you get in first place on any of those tables, you get so many points. Second place, third place, fourth place, so on. You get so many points. Of course, Mad Ben Han, Tomato Grass, 1 and 2. Just about every single table. So, of course, they are blowing the competition away. So if you participate in the Flipper Friends tournaments, you have a very good chance of showing up on this list. Papa Brad's Night, Scojo is number 8. These guys are in the Battle of the Streamers, so I imagine you'll probably start seeing other people. High Score on Tap, Tim McCloskey, Retro Tech X, who's in chat, Chalada Love, who's in chat, Gregory's in there, Bobby One, Scarecrow, and then there I am at 38th, which I have not been participating in Flipper Friends tournaments as recently, so I've been dropping down with 186 points. But the more you play in those Flipper Friends tournaments, the better you do, the higher you're going to be on this leaderboards. Now, what are they going to do with that? I don't necessarily know. Hopefully, when they make the announcement, the official announcement, maybe they'll have some kind of way to show this off more or explain what's going to happen. Are you going to be recognized some way? Are you going to be given something if you're super high up? Are you going to be invited to actual tournaments or something like that? So it's curious, man. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do with it. We'll just have to wait till the announcement for it, but it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of weird to me, I don't know, like the focus on the Flipper Friends tournament over just the leaderboards or something like that. But yeah.
Do they have 3 billionth place listed? That's where I am.
Facts.
I mean, all you gotta do is go to that website. You can actually search your name on there, and it'll like your Legends ID, and it'll pop it up, man. If you ever participate in any other tournaments.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. That's why I was asking, because I seen it and I was like, oh, it'd be cool if they were applying our scores to some kind of online virtual leaderboard for each table or whatever. But they're probably, I guess, tournament based, so that's why they're focusing on that.
Yeah, because yours is what, half dash a dozen.
Yeah, I always forget. Like Unc said, I always forget the Flipper Friends. Like I forget what tables are active. It'd be kind of cool if there was even an idle screen that would let us know, like, these are the active tables. Don't forget to play or something. I don't really want advertisements on my back glass, but even if I powered the machine on and one popped up real quick and said, active tournaments, or even if when I'm scrolling through the tables, if it was highlighted a different color, so I know, oh, this is a tournament table this week.
Well, there you are, man. You're 157th in the virtual rankings.
I don't even know how, because I feel like I never Flipper Friend.
Yeah, the last tournament that you participated in was November of 2024. And you got 2 points out of it.
I am the worst.
But there's a bunch of people that's never even has participated in a single one of them, and they're going to be ranked, but just not going to have any points. They may have played one table for one time and then recorded a score on accident, or whatever.
Retro Tech X said register your ID. Who we registering it with?
You register it with this IFPA. So basically, you'll go to login, or you'll go to your profile,
mm-hmm.
and then you wish to be added. Or here you go. You just fill out this information here, and it's going to ask you for your player ID. So you just search your player ID. Like if here, I'll do me, because I don't want to put you in there and somebody take it from you. So like,
I don't really care.
Well, I'm saying, like, there's your player number right there. IFPA player number. You just put that into that list, and then you'll snatch your name. You basically claim it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. That's, like I said, I'd like to see more kind of leaderboard integration on this machine regardless. Like, I really want to see a friends list leaderboard, global, local, and friends on that back glass would be ideal.
Yeah. I definitely want to see more like integration into it. See where it could go, man. Like, I don't know how much, if AtGames paid for that partnership to be with them, because I think they're called like a platinum member. So I don't know if they like paid money to be a part of that, or like what was the stipulation to be included on that list. But I don't know. It makes things feel like official. You know, it makes you
A
feel like,
little more
yeah,
legit. Yeah,
I'm doing stuff.
yeah, definitely a little more legit with that.
Yeah. So Flipper Friends schedule, continuing on with that, which is very important if you do want to decide trying to get your ranking up on these international Flipper Friends or Flipper Pinball Association. If you want to get involved on that right now, the 4K, which you can be out in HD too, and still get credit for it. But for 4K right now is Junkyard, South Park, The Butters Show, Bubble Bobble, Haunted House, and Exoplanets.
Okay.
And then next week is going to be Champions Pub, Snoopy Pinball, Primal Carnage Deluxe, Victory, Africa, and then whatever those other Zen tables could be. And then also you see there's Black Belt Deluxe, which has also been announced later this month, which I'm excited for y'all to play that if y'all never played it. It's actually really good.
Yeah, I like Black Belt and Black Belt remakes, so I'm actually kind of hyped for that table.
Deluxe is dope. Retrotech X, yeah, congratulations on breaking 200 subs, man. I'm so happy for you. You know, you remember I was there when I think when you had like 14 subs, bro. So I was pushing for you, bro. I wanted to get you up there. So congratulations, man. You're putting in the work. All right. So yeah, so April 10th is today. We get the Primal Deluxe, Primal Carnage Deluxe. Next, the 16th, which we will talk about it next Thursday, is going to be Champions Pub.
Mm-hmm.
Followed by the following week, Black Belt Deluxe, and then that 30th, that whatever that special table could be, if you look it up. Sorry.
Yeah, I wonder why they broke certain packs up. Like, I was surprised we even got the Williams Volume 1 pack, like, as a pack and not separately, but...
I'm not supposed to speculate, but I'm going to speculate.
Well, don't speculate. Let me speculate.
I think there's one table in this pinball pack that AtGames may not be interested in putting out. I don't know.
Okay, well...
That's just my opinion. I don't know.
I hope not. I really hope not.
But who knows? It may have been because of the way the schedule was. You know, how Star Wars was supposed to come out, in February. They had to break this up to expand the weeks out. Who knows?
So Wingo said, doesn't the next Zen table drop next week? How will that work for Flipper Friends that starts tomorrow?
Go back. Week 2. No, wait, on the 11th, you're right. That can't be Champions Pub then. They already did Getaway. They already did Medieval Madness. So I don't know what that table is for tomorrow. Huh. That's a good point. Let's see. That's a damn good point, bro.
Yeah, good call there, Wingo.
Good call. I didn't even see Wingo did that. Yeah, you're right. That go, man. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. We'll figure that out. All right. So yeah, there it is. I meant to bring this slide up earlier. I couldn't find it. But so it brings your player rankings over. Can claim their spot on the global leaderboard, showcase their skills. And we'll see what the updates are going to be towards it.
There you go. You could just scan that if you want. Probably to go straight to that website.
Yeah. All right. So also going on this month, if you are interested in the CEHD, which I have behind me, that sale's still going on till the 28th of April. Total of $500 in savings. So it's like literally $250 less than you could buy in the AtGames store. AtGames wants you to buy it from Sam's. They want you to buy it for $4.99. Because you also get an extra $250 in coupons, and that's going to be for the Big Pixel LCD, not PinballNet, ArcadeNet, $50 off of that, and then they got the quad control panel that you can get $50 off of. So they and OTG and advanced features, which I'm telling you right now, you do not need advanced features. If you are interested in hooking up a PC or a Steam Deck or a game console, then yes, you would definitely need to get to unlock OTG. But other than that, if you want to play your own files, there's ways to do that without having to pay for it. So you don't have to pay for that. Just load up UCI files.
You gonna get that quad deck?
I'm not interested in it, man. I don't ever have 4 people playing with me. It's nice though. I mean, I loved Michael Ball Trade's review of it. He was one of the main ones that I know of that got it and showed it off. Really, that off the top of my head. But I'm happy with the way it is now. I do want to get that bit pixel LCD because I do want those marquees. I know there's a lot of people in the community that worked really hard on those, and I just feel like it's my way of saying thank you, so I can see their art that they worked on.
Yeah, it's cool how the art switches between games.
RetroTech X, I will hook you up with the games list, man. It's in an obscure place, but I got you, dude. Yeah, toss yeah, if somebody can toss his link in the chat, man, get RetroTech X some subs, dude. Man deserves it. The man really does go in depth on these pinball tables, telling you about them when he does his reviews.
Drop a light.
We've already talked about the Pinball Music X, the Jurassic Park review or the music update. But let's get into what we're all here for. This Primal Carnage Deluxe.
Yeah.
We've had solid state, we've had retro. Now we're here at Deluxe. So I think I said I liked retro better than I like solid state.
You did.
Or was it the other way around? I think.
No, you did. You did. You said you like retro more.
And you said you like solid state more.
Yeah.
I still gave them we both gave them pretty low scores though.
Yeah.
6, 7s, 5, 6.5.
I think I gave retro like a 4 or 5, like a 4.5.
And I think I gave it a 6.5.
Yeah.
So let's get into this one here. So I will start off and say that when people say that the deluxe tables are usually better, absolutely right. Usually are better because there's more stuff to do, and there's like more stuff going on. You got more modern features than you do on the other style of tables. I want to say, man, like I didn't get much time with it today. I got like an hour or so to play it earlier today, but it's okay. It's to me, it's okay. There is some big annoyances for me about it, but I'm okay with the sound effects. I'm okay with the music, which the music was a little louder. The table flow is a little messed up because it's big, wide open in the middle, and a shitload of garbage up top. How many flippers is there? 7 or 9? I think there's 9 flippers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 flippers. 9 flippers total on this table. It is a drain monster, especially if you knock it into the right hole, or no, it's the left hole. It'll try to go straight down the middle. If you go up a certain ramp, it will come right back down the middle. And the ball, of course, has got the magic pixel floaty physics. So you'll think it's going into a regular in lane. Nope, it bounces right to the out lane. So it's
Yeah. Them drop holes where the pinball's at right now, it'll shoot out sometimes right between the flipper and that
yeah,
pin.
it's weird because his did right. It shot to the flipper, not the middle.
Mhm.
The one on the right side will shoot it all the way to the left. Like it's angled that way towards like that left wall, but that one on the left is aiming straight down. I don't know why in this video, like
Well, it's random sometimes. Like I'll predict where it's gonna fly out of that drop hole, and then I'll try. Sometimes I could catch it, and then other times it go between the flipper and that pin, or it go out. The left out lane, the right out lane, and I'm just trying to, you know, figure out like if there's some kind of pattern to this and break it down. And I really couldn't break it down, and yeah, my complaints, like even a lot of the ramp shots and different target shots you go for, like it's just like there's so much like we said before with some of these deluxe tables. There's so much going on. Like I don't know, I had a hard time hitting certain shots I was trying to hit. Like it could have been due to the ball physics, also could have been due to the table layout, but I'd start having fun on this table, and then the ball physics or whatever the case, like the bad table layout would just send me into frustration mode after a little bit. I was able to put up I think 13 million on this, and that was the best I could do with playing it after getting off work and downloading the table, eating dinner and then playing it a couple hours on here. But I wasn't impressed with it. I still think I like solid state more in
yeah.
general. This man, what
Now
are you
now
zooming on?
Papa Brad was saying, show that back glass. Look how terrible the state
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's talk about that too. Like I wanted to bring that up on Solid State, I think, because it was called like Specimen Collection. I was like, whoa, that's pause worthy right there. Like, that's crazy. Why would they even name it that? Like, and then on top of that, like, what is this whole deluxe retro like titling? Is that just for AtGames customers? Because the back glass don't match the title of the table on
Yeah,
any of these Primal Carnage tables. So
correct.
it almost seems like they should have just been a pack also. And buying these $7 a piece, I've spent $21 on these tables, and I don't feel like not one of these tables is, worth the money I spent. I kind of feel like I got robbed for 21 bucks at this point. Like, if this would have been, this wouldn't even, all three of these tables wouldn't have been worth 15 bucks to me, maybe 10, maybe 9.99 for all three of them.
Yeah. Now, when you compared this one to the other two, though, how do you feel about it?
Like I said, there was points where I started to enjoy this table, and then even when I put up like that 13 mil, that was basically on one ball pretty much. And then I think the second one I hit one of them net targets, and then the third one drained. And yeah, so how do I compare? I still think I like Solid State the most, and then I don't know. It's hard. This and retro are about equally terrible,
Okay.
in my opinion. But yeah, I just don't think there's nothing special about these. They're just more tables. There's nothing memorable about them, in my opinion. I'm probably not going to return to them really.
Oh boy. Let's talk about dreaded ball number 2. What do you know about ball 2 on this game? Or did you not get enough time to play
Oh,
with it?
oh yeah, yeah. The what do they call that? The
Catastrophic event.
catastrophic, yeah, catastrophic event. That's annoying as fuck. Yeah,
Oh, it's
so,
bad.
so so yeah, I might like retro more than this, to be honest. Now that you mention that, because yeah, I remember. Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, that drove me insane on this table. I'm like, why the fuck do I have to hit this shot right at the beginning of ball two?
I mean, I like the premise. So for those of y'all in chat that have not bought this table and you're looking for our review and what we think about it, ball number 2. As soon as you launch the ball, it tells you catastrophic event has started. And what it is the two main two main lanes right here.
The left and right ramps.
Yeah, the right and left ramps, right? Those are flashing. First of all, you got to hit it to unlock the door.
Yeah.
Second of all, you got to shoot it up one of those ramps in order to stop the catastrophic event. You have 40 seconds to do it. If you do not do it, your table shuts down, your ball is going to automatically sink or drain, and that's over. You're going to ball 3. You automatically lose ball 2. It tells you catastrophic event got you. You lost everything, and you have to move to ball 3. Now, I will say I do like the premise of it, where it's kind of like, all right, it's a hurry up mode, right? But the consequences are just too much. Yeah. I think, it should have like, I don't know, like there's something else they could have done with it. I think the consequences are too much because literally, like, you have 40 seconds, and if you miss your shot, it's going to make you rush. It's going to make you make mistakes, and that's what it's designed to do. Mm-hmm. But like, come on, man! Like, if you miss your shot and you go up in orbit, and then you get around to the dome, where all the bumpers are up there, it could stay up there the entire time, and you not even get a chance to get it back down there. First of all, to hit the ramp and unlock the door, and then be able to get the ball back to the flipper so that you can at least
the exact same destination twice in 40 seconds. Like PG said, the timer needs to be longer. That's a minor update they could do to make this table more enjoyable. Like, pinball is supposed to be fun, not frustrating. And it can get frustrating at times, but that's a frustrating mode to add. And if I was putting quarters in a pinball machine and it treated me like that, I would not return to that machine.
Yeah, I'm all about hurry up modes, but like, make the consequence where you don't get like 5 million bonus points or something like that. Like, make it a skill shot type of like bonus points. Don't make it. Sorry, dude, you didn't make the ramp. You didn't hit the ramp, so you lost your ball.
Yeah, give you a bonus multiplier if you make it, and if you don't, okay, ball save, reset. Now you're back in normal mode.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. Like, you lost 15 seconds waiting for the first touch to the flipper. Yeah, seriously, it's bad.
Catastrophic event. Oh Lord. Yeah, so I would say the Primal Carnage tables have almost been a catastrophic event. Personally, I'm not. There's just nothing redeeming about any of these tables to me personally.
Yeah, I think it's one of these series that went into like some kind of licensing nightmare with Factor 5 or whatever that company is that's also on the loading screen when it comes to like Magic Pixel and all that. Because I remember several months ago we showed off the trailer to Primal Carnage from Steam, right? You remember a dinosaur eating it and the screen was red?
Yeah, it looked different than us.
Right?
That's why I was wondering if maybe they got to a mode I didn't get to yet.
Or something like that, right? Because that looked completely different than what this is. Because we thought that was like, okay, that looks pretty cool, like scary, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, this table's pretty, with all the colors, and it's a pretty table.
Yeah, it takes a minute to adjust to like the layers, though. Like you said, there's a lot going on in the back there. Like when I first started, trying to track where the ball's going back there, but then I kind of realized, how the play field's layered, and I started to enjoy this table, like I said. But I don't know, man. It's just a little too busy, a little too much going on, and then, like you said, that catastrophic event kind of knocks it down a notch for me too. Again, the pricing, if I was buying this on the HD, I probably wouldn't feel like I'd have to nitpick as much, but I've spent $21 on 3 of these tables, and not one of them has really been appealing to me.
Not one of them's been a banger for you.
No. not a banger for sure. You know,
Mhm.
you know, they're average at best. Nothing that, you know, if a family member or a friend came over, I wouldn't go to a Primal Carnage table to show them what this machine could do.
Yeah, this is not a machine seller for sure. Um, I will say I like that there's multiple multi-ball modes. There's the scientist multi-ball, and then there's the Dino free multi-ball, where
Yeah,
it's kind of like Dinosaur Dynasty, where if you get it to where you can unlock the mode so that the lock light is blinking. The dinosaur in the middle, he will animate and open his mouth and lean in, and you basically shoot the ball into his mouth, and he swallows it, and it locks the ball. Um, there's what, three main modes. I will say it's good that those are not timed. Because I think it would be super frustrating if it was super like if it was timed like that catastrophic event. But I'm telling you right now, like if I lost ball one and I got a low score, I'm automatically restarting because I don't even want to start ball two. I do not want to go through the catastrophic event because now I feel rushed. I feel panicked a little bit, which is it's not good, man. Like pinball is like supposed to be like a very patient game play, right? Like the more patient you are and methodic you are at your shots, the higher your score is going to be, and the better shots you make. When you got 40 seconds on me to I got him hit a ramp twice and or else I'll lose the ball. No, I'm good, man.
yeah, and the pressure's on like that. Yeah, and like I said, yeah, that was a catastrophic idea putting that mode in them.
Yeah, yeah, it was not necessary.
Catastrophic. Hashtag catastrophic, y'all.
But other than that, man, there's no known issues for the game.
You asked me, what do you like this more than retro and solid state?
Uh, no, I like retro the most because I felt like that was just a low scoring, but like it could be a fun table to me. I still like retro the best. Solid state, you know, I played it again. I was like, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's not as bad as some people make it out to be, but it's definitely not good. Um, but it's not bad either. Now, this table to me feels like you either got to learn to like it or you're just not going to like it at all. Just be done with it. Like it has a bad first impression. So it's like one of those like people that come into your life where you're just like, get the hell away from me. But then after a while, they keep bothering you to the point where you're like, all right, you're not that bad. I'll let you hang out.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
it just feels
yeah.
like that type of table.
Yeah, this might be a little bit more fun multiplayer, you know, playing with a couple other people and watching them have to go through catastrophic events as well as yourself, you know, so you could share that catastrophe with your friends, you know, it might be a little
Yeah.
bit more fun. My rating on this out of 10, 10 being the highest, 0 being the lowest, I'm gonna give it a 5.
5. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5. I mean, graphics are okay, you know. I don't think they're nothing all that spectacular either. I still think the Jurassic Park tables look better, you know, than all the Magic Pixel dinosaur tables combined.
Okay.
And they're even at a lower resolution, but they just look better. The dinosaur models look better, everything, I think, you know. Uh the lighting effects look good on this table. You know, the FPS is good, all that. You know, just you got them different ball physics, which I don't really. I like the Zen ball physics more.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. I like I like this ball speed and like how heavy everything feels when it comes
Yeah,
to Zen compared to a lot of Magic Pixel tables. Some of the floaty physics work on some tables, but it's definitely not these.
no. So
Like
yeah,
back
5 out of 10.
Black Belt Deluxe, like the floaty physics on that works because I feel like they actually took their time with that one. This doesn't work.
What you scoring this?
So first impressions, man, it's like one of those tables that you're just like, either a 4.5 or a 5.
So we're pretty much in agreement here.
Yeah, it's definitely the worst of the 3. First impressions wise, like I said, it could be like one of those type of people where you're just like they keep coming back to you and you keep giving them a chance, and then eventually you're just kind of like, all right, you're not that bad. We can hang out, like once a month or something like that. I'll play it again for like say Flipper Friends tournaments or something like that. But it's not one of those tables that's just like, you know what, I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna keep this on my favorites list. No.
Yeah, it's definitely not on my favorites.
I'd rather have retro on my favorites list and play it regularly than this.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree. I had more fun playing retro and playing solid state than I did deluxe, and that's a shame because I was actually looking forward to the deluxe because I thought it was just going to be a more modern take on this franchise that I didn't know much about, and I somewhat enjoyed retro. I enjoyed solid state a little bit more, and I don't know, they just kind of went downhill for me.
Yeah.
Each release personally. Also, like if you bought these in a 3-pack, what would you value them at?
In a 3-pack?
Yeah, if they dropped a Primal Carnage.
Would I pick this up in a 3-pack? How much would I feel okay with spending?
Yeah, that's
deep discount, man. $12.50.
$12.50. Yeah, see, I feel that's about fair. That's why I said,
Or should I go with AtGames pricing? $12.68.
For 4K owners, to spend $21, I would not recommend spending $21 on these 3 packs. And if I had to tell you to just buy one and test it out, I would say solid state. You would say retro, and we would both say steer clear of deluxe unless you're sure, you like these tables or you like these themes.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Because like usually deluxe tables are the best ones out of all the tables, and I still feel that way. I still agree with the community when it comes to the new tables that are coming out that are actually Zachariah deluxes. So Black Belt Deluxe coming out, and the other ones that the Future World is good, and I think we had Tropical Deluxe.
Yeah, and then
Earth, Wind, Fire.
I can't think of the other one you were real hyped for. But like Retro Tech X said, 20 for all 4 at most. Like, so there's one more coming, to
Shooting
this.
the Rapids. Yeah.
Shooting the Rapids, that's the one we were thinking of. But there's one more Primal Carnage table coming, right?
Yep, and that's going to be a remake.
Right. So hopefully that can salvage this franchise for me on the 4KP, but I'm pretty much done with Primal Carnage. I'm about exhausted playing these tables and talking about them.
With.
It's like a downer for me. I don't have nothing really good to say about them.
I think the one thing that would like make people super happy is if AtGames like surprise announced Killer Instinct and Battletoads coming soon or something like that, and they actually came out. I think that would be like the biggest redeeming factor.
Yeah, I mean that could definitely earn them some brownie points in the community, but at this point, it's just I'm just ready to be over the Primal Carnage releases. Black Belt Deluxe sounds interesting to me at this point. Like anything else sounds different. Sounds interesting to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that newest update they did, Papa Brad, with the Zachariah. Now that it has the 3 screen support now, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, that's dope. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, good point, Dennis B. This time next week, next Yo Retro, Primal Carnage is going to be in the back in the rearview mirror for a while. So
Champion Pub, yeah, Champions Pub. That's like I said, that's not high on my Williams list technically, but I always try to like re-experience these pinball tables all over again when I play them on the 4KP. So I go into them with a fresh state of mind, and because the Getaway really like won me over when they dropped that Williams Volume 1 pack. That was like
blew people away.
yeah. So I'm hoping I'm just and I had fun with Party Zone. I went back to that last week and played that again just for the hell of it. So I love adding to that Williams library on this device.
Absolutely. So guys, thank y'all so much for joining us, man. Y'all got the review, man. About a 5 for both of us on that. Totally agreeing on that.
Womp womp womp.
Died.
Nope.
It's a big no, man. Definitely not worth the 7. Worth the 5.
Yeah, that's debatable. If you got the little micro pinball machine, it could be cool on that, for 5.
Yeah. I actually enjoyed playing it on the micro more than I did the 4K.
4K,
Yeah. I don't know. It just felt more right. So it felt more like an HD table than it did on a 4K table, not graphics wise, but just gameplay wise. I totally agree with that.
Yeah, that $5 it's just not as bad. Like I said, when it's not really the $2 difference. It's the $2 difference when you buy 50 of these tables over the next year. That adds up.
Yeah, for sure. Well, guys, we'll see y'all next Thursday when we do the review for Champions Pub. So make sure you're here for that. We'll also have an update on the International Flipper Pinball Association, what AtGames and their partnership means. I do believe we got an April sale coming up, right?
Yeah. They were talking about it in the chat earlier.
Yeah, so we'll see what that's going to be including. Man, what a time we're living in right now with all these like tariffs and stuff too. So
yeah,
people are asking like, what is the 4KP is going to be on sale or anything? Probably not, man. It's probably going to be your typical monthly sale, and they're going to be pushing the AtGames affordable financing. If you do end up not wanting to do that and you want to pay full price for a machine, make sure you use a content creator's referral code. I think Papa Brad, Tim McCloskey has got $50 off each of them. We got those options too. So
that's what's up.
But I'm looking at maybe getting a bit pixel LCD for my ALU. I think it's a necessary upgrade. And then I might pick up. I need to pick up one Taito pinball pack. I'm still missing the one that has Operation Wolf.
Yeah. You still got to get that one.
I still got to get that one. So
I'm all caught up. I got all the packs.
I think I want the ALUCE, man. It is good, dude. I'm enjoying it, especially with OTG, and bringing my own games with the UC files. So UCE files. It's awesome. But that's it, guys. We'll see y'all on the next week Champions Pub review.
Yeah, definitely.
Nick, you got anything else you wanna say to the guys out here?
Like usual, every Wednesday I'm doing my Yo Hero show. So if y'all are into superhero content, we're doing Daredevil reviews. We're also looking at MCU leaks, for like the new Avengers movie. We're talking toys, collectibles on there, basically superhero stuff though. Y'all could check me out every Wednesday on Yo Hero. If not, I'll be back here with Chaotic, to do Yo Retro.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely check out his show. If y'all need, you also need to subscribe to his channel, so that y'all can get the updates on it. Plus, the man does music too, so check out his music as well. I am 60 subs away from 1,000, so please, if you can, please help me get there. I would really, really, really appreciate it.
Help that man get to 1,000. Let's
Please
do it.
do. Please help me get there. I'm almost there. And I'm looking forward to season 3 of Battle of the Streamers. I think I'm almost ready to come back and participate with you guys.
Oh,
I finally got my tripod, my 3-camera setup, with my boom arm and everything ready to go. So, and like Retro Tech X says, make sure you like the stream tonight, guys. If y'all had a great time with us, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the next
Retro. Bang, bang, bang.
What's up, y'all? Welcome, yo.